we're gonna have a look at the Holy Moses. This is our bar light. The reason we classify it as our bar light is it works really well with the OMG. Those of you that like a bar light and like a helmet light, this package works well together. Slightly shorter throw of light, slightly wider, and that allows the OMG as our helmet light to throw just a little bit further forward so that you get a really good balance of light. Couple of dimensions here: 67 millimeters long, just over 48 wide, and a height of 47.5. Just put it on the scales. It comes in at 124 grams. It comes with standard our O-ring mount system. Look at the Holy Moses. The way to actually engage this is you engage it in the bottom, you slide the lamp right the way forward, and this sprung loaded pin here will compress down. You'll see that there's 5 different dimples in there so that you can angle. So if you are riding on the road, you can dip it off to the side, a little bit like a car headlight, so it doesn't shine into oncoming traffic. It's also adjustable. There's a little screwdriver slot just inside there, so you can screw it in if you want to and lock it into position. But you do have to be careful. There's a little shoulder on there, and that shoulder can't sit above the top surface of that. Otherwise it's going to hit on the shoulder and not do the sprung loaded mounting part. So slide it in, twist it round, so right the way forward, twist it round, and when the lamp body catches on the pin there, you push the pin down and then it just clicks into place like that. That's the standard mount that it comes with. It also comes with a quick release system bracket, which is this thing here. That goes on the underside of your stem, and you use an O-ring to attach it. So you just pull the O-ring round. It's a little thumb slot there for you to let you get your thumb in as the O-ring comes round. One thing that you need to do when you're using these O-rings, you must pull them up first before you try to wrap them round. If you try and wrap it round from here, you can see that it's going tight already, and it's really difficult to get that much. So before, on any of the O-ring systems that we use, you pull it up first and then you wrap it over. So I'm just going to show you what it looks like on another bar system. Again, I've got fixed clamp on here, which is available as an optional extra if you want to have it bolted on. This is 3,500 milliamp hour quick release battery, and again it's a similar system that we've used here to engage the batteries. You push it in there, you rotate it round, and this pin just pushes through there. I recommend feeding the cable up through that hole so that if it should ever want to come out or anything like that, you know that the cable's always on the end there. Now you do need a 75 millimeter plus length of stem, so anything shorter than that isn't going to work with the standard Holy Moses that we supply. So again, exactly the same. Put it in, click it into position. We only use industrial quality cables as well, so we don't use jack plugs or anything like that. Don't get that problem where they pull out and you get plummeted into dark. There's an O-ring in the end there, so the lamp is only watertight when it's actually screwed in on the back there like that. You can't jet washer. We don't recommend jet washing because the power of the jet wash will break the seals, and also if you do wash your bike with that cable out, water can ingress down there, so that does need to be in to give you your maximum water protection stuff there. When the new one fires up, you wait for the lights to come out. Again, when you've got nice, big buttons on them, when you've got your winter gloves on, you can access the buttons really easy. Glow ring round there. Reason for the glow ring is if you're riding on the road, you get some side visibility there and there. If you don't have something like that, it can look, well, from the side it's really difficult to see you, so it's an extra little safety feature there. There's a little hood on the front there to stop any glare coming back from the glow ring over the top. 250 grams for the standard battery. We do a Enduro battery, so some of you that know our products know that we did a double length one of these as well. Now we've got a shorter version, weighs 470 grams, so side by side a little bit chunkier, but you do get an extra bit of runtime out of this one. I'll do some dimensions on the battery as well. About 40 millimeters wide, height there of just over 52, total length 80.5, and for the Enduro battery you got just over 78, 55, and a height there of 66. So I just put the Enduro battery in there as well, so you can see what that looks like. Again, same system. And then if you look down on top of that, I mean, it is quite hard to actually see the battery underneath there. Quite a nice configuration that you keep the weight very central over the middle of the bars as well. If you're stuck with quite a hefty unit just all on one side, when you're coming into the single track, you can feel that a little bit. And just to show you, those people that do have a short stem, 30 millimeters or something like that, we do the gravity mount. So what happens this time, again, Holy Moses fixes to the bracket as normal, but we've put a battery attachment on the bottom of the bracket. So now if you've got a really short stem, you just attach the bracket, so 31.8 or 35 millimeters. You can run it either side of the bar as well, so these will all come out, so you can put it that side, reverse it. I've even seen people that have got such a busy cockpit, they actually have the light on the other side. One thing I should have mentioned as well, that when you're using our cables, they're a 4-pin cable. So when you offer the cable up, you do have to do a little rotation just to line the pins up, and then it will slide in, and then you just lock it up. Can't pull out. So that's the Holy Moses. It's our bar light, works really well with the OMG. You get a really nice spread working pattern together there. So you use this video in conjunction with the quick start guide and the full manual. Really good thing on the website about how to look after your batteries in the summertime as well, because it's really important to make sure you don't run flat. That is the Holy Moses.